Hello, greetings, my friends. This is Gillesmansillon. I thought I come and wish you a wonderful day. For we're living in a great time of transition, and there is this flame of ascension that is being activated. It is a divine spark of God within ourselves, and it is a very very powerful. For there is this great awakening that is the awakening of that divine energy is the real event. It is the real event. We need to take time for prayer, for meditation, for contemplation, and not to allow ourselves to be distracted by the fake event that is being broadcasted everywhere. For there is for all that is surfacing up is karmic. It is all of the darkness that's been cultivated, created throughout the ages, that is coming back up to the picture. It needs to be acknowledged, it needs to be recognized, it needs to be forgiven, and it needs to be released. So it leaves space within our mind it leaves new space, new silence. Once this is released, it will then we can be only loving. We need to be only loving throughout this process. It is a challenge, but we need also to forgive ourselves for any unloving act that we could have done in the past. It is important to recognize that we might have done something that were unloving, but to forgive ourselves so we can move on. For the there is a grand finale that's in the work. It will be spectacular, this liberation. And a challenge is that to understand that the source, God, prime creator, loves you infinitely, has so much love for each and every one of us. Can you love yourself as much as your creator love you? We need to learn to love ourselves, and this is the path of the divine feminine, this divine, the path of unconditional love. It is a pink flame of love. We need to surround ourselves. We can utilize this pink light. We're going to learn to utilize the sacred fires, the sacred flames. They are six-dimensional frequency, but they go all the way down to the upper fourth dimension. The Divine Mother is also working with the blue diamond, there is also this broadcasting of gold and magenta ray. Magenta is like a very intense red, and those frequency. Learn to see what frequency you resonate with. Can you invoke those colors within your mind? Can you utilize them? Because our chakra systems needs to slow down. The pulses of the chakras needs to come down. For when people are agitated, their chakras are going all over the place, and so we need to calm down as much, to be relaxed as much as possible. Know that you have done remarkable work. Every light workers have been remarkable work. It is recognized in heaven, and will be rewarded for all that, both temporarily and eternally. For everybody's got a sacred role to play, and utilizing the 3-3, the 33 number, the code, the Christ number. We're gonna find our point of freedom. It's ascension. For this event is an internal process. For the phoenix is rising within, the truth is rising within. So do not be afraid to speak your truth. To the fifth chakra, the communication chakra, is being activated with a platinum ray, which will clear up a lot of, will accentuate, will enforce this power of the words. For we need to also connect to the essence of purity. There is the purity is manifested as a diamond flame. It's a beautiful flame. Once the solar is open enough, you can see it. You can call on the goddess of purity to show you that light. There is also an ascended master named Serapis Bey who's holding the flame of ascension for all humanity, and is also the keeper of the diamond flame. But he's also working with a crystal white ray, which is will be easier for people to visualize, to work with. So there are many rays that we will learn to utilize in due time, but yet we can already use it. Of course, we're not depending on other people's ability to tune into those frequencies. For the veils between dimensions are fading. They're really fading. It's like they're becoming thinner. We can see through many things, and then eventually the veils are going to fall one after the other, and all the dimensions will be open as one. And so we need to connect to the Ankh, the symbol of the Ankh, the circle of spirit connected to the cross of matter, and to know that we are spirit in matter, spirit in form. and connect to the fountain of all creation within the heart. There is this great fountain, for there is this great cosmos outside, but there is within us, there is a universe that is in infinitely small, but so refined and so beautiful. For it is within the infinitely small that we're going to discover amazing things. There are all that we seek is actually hidden within ourselves in a much more refined form, but it's very, very, in relationship to this matter. Matter is just the outer manifestation of something that's so refined within. And through your eyes, your guides, your spirit, your soul, your spirit guides, they will all assist you in showing you that when you're ready. Everything will, when we're ready, if some things unfold. For personally, I know where I come from, I know my soul, and I know where I'm going to become. Spirit has already shown me all that. For who I am originally will never change. Again, my point of origin, but yet I'm a different person. My soul has been experiencing so many things. My soul resembles me in many forms, but in much higher frequency. And what I'm going to become is my form in the multiverse is another form altogether. So we all have those many forms, those higher aspects of ourselves. It's just a matter of tuning into that frequency that we need to align with, to integrate this divine light within ourselves, to become that which, but from a paradise standpoint, cause and effect are already one. What we made our choice, what is already manifested on the higher plane. It's just a matter of going through the process. And so we all have different point of origin, but what I know is that I will return to my point of origin as more than I was when I left. I will have, although it's like sometimes I wonder, because I know where I was already everything when I was it all before I left, and I wonder sometimes why did I leave. It's because we made this test and we say we approved the process of going through this universal experience, but so we receive also a lot of energy from the angelic realm right now. This is a lot of it is being given. For those who are just beginning on the way, the higher energies are easy to handle. For those who are more advanced, it is a bit more difficult because we're receiving a lot more. And we also have a team of personal guides. They're not the guides of anybody else. They just work with you. They only 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They're your guides. They're your support team. They're celestial beings. They're divine beings, and you want to work with them. They're a unique connection, and that are here to assist you in your process. It's like if you're an emperor and you have all those generals that are here, all your generals, and then the angels are like your legions. So it's like from a celestial point of view, and so what we seek is to share joy, to share happiness, and to be in service. For service is not something that that needs an effort. It is something so natural to serve one another, to assist, to mirror. It is where we're getting a lot of satisfaction from service, and we have this angel frequency within ourselves. We're going to remember we have this. For all those things are already there, and it's not something we need to create. This divine spark of God. We just need to get used to that responsibility of freedom, to be like a child. A child knows what he likes, what he doesn't like. He knows what he wants to do, what he doesn't want to do. And so just be to return to this childlike innocence, and letting go of other people's expectation. And what we need is just to be ourselves. Everybody else is taken, and the roles, it's only our role, and our role is essential, it is sacred, it is divine. And it's not that hard to be ourselves, because it is ourselves. Yet when we were in childhood, we were ourselves, but then we receive a lot of rejection or criticism or from other children, so the inner self just went inside. Well, it's not okay to be ourselves, and so it's about coming back to the inner child and say, hey, I have compassion for you, I love you, it's okay to be yourself, you can come out now, we're gonna play together. And find the light in the now, for that this light is already there, like I said, to express our freedom and creativity. And for fears and our beliefs are the obstacle to our ascension. And so we have this is not something to fear. Fear and beliefs needs to be released, and we need to resist all of that is dark, that is trying to prevent us from achieving that point of freedom. Um, for we need to speak our truth and to show the truth, yet the hypnotized collective humanity will not believe it, and they will, no matter what. History will make us right. The story will show us that we were fully in our function and within our truth. But for now, all the light working community are seeing by the rest of the hypnotized humanities as evil, as dark, and they see the controllers as light and good. So we have to allow them the power to awaken by themselves, because it's like they're gonna have so much dark and so much dark and so much dark until they say no more, and then they're gonna blast into light. So it's like this is a bit what is going on. And we also want, there is this civilization that's the Venusian that we can call on. We have to for all the contact, the Pleiadian, the Syrian, the Arcturian alliance. I've been working with those beings for a very long time. They're like brothers and friends, but we need to call on and give them permission, like, to work with us, because they respect free will. And the Venusians have been offering because they've been through what we've been through now, the 6-dimensional being, and they're moving into higher planes even, but they're here in assistance. They're going to activate this Venus, the goddess of Venus will eventually activate the collective hologram of the 5th dimension on the planet. It's not yet the time. For now, it is the time of transition. But the Venusians can help us clear our chakras, clear our blockages, but we have to give them the permission, and then to allow us, let them work on us. But you can turn also to the Pleiadians, the great healers, to the Arcturians, the great scientists and great, very loving, and the Syrians are also very full of joy and love, and so all those high consoles are very very potent and powerful. There is a new civilization, but it's not a new civilization, but it's new in relationship to us, that is very, very potent. We're going to be working with them. It's called Tetragony. Tetragonians are they're very close to us. They're very advanced civilization, and they're holding a portal open between the 3rd dimension into the 5th dimension. So before you go to sleep at night, just ask them they go through the Ashtar command portal, and so they make it clear it's like being teleported, your consciousness, to spend the whole night in the higher planes in the 5th dimension. And so they're gonna monitor. It's like how comfortable are you there, and so on, and so and then we'll get used to that. We'll be able to stay longer on those higher planes. For we need already to be in the 4th dimension in order to be able to transport our consciousness to the 5th dimension. But for those in 3rd dimension, need to address so many things before. But we already are in this 4th dimension, and to be well integrated within our supra consciousness, our higher mental body, and not to allow the lower mental body, although sometimes it may come back. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I'm going to pull 4 cards for work with the Tetragonian, the people from Tetragony, and for it's all very personal. We just allow yourself to be guided step by step. It's very much take one step at a time, slow down, relax, and to stay in joy regardless of what is going on. For that is very what it's really assisting the world in its in transmuting. This violet fire is also very powerful whenever it's needed, to the flame of transmutation. The highest wisdom today is milk and honey. Is the test of this new energy, is the new life, the good life. For it's going to be opening to freedom way before humanity find that freedom. So we have all the personal aspect we all have all kinds of so it's about testing the good things out of life. It's about allowing ourselves to do those inner work, and not to be distracted by the outside distractions that are being broadcasted. What we need to understand is the blessing. It's this great miracle that comes down from heaven, a blessing that is beyond our is the reward of our work as well. It doesn't come just like by accident. It's something, but it is unexpected. It's the understanding to allow space for unexpected miracles and good things that comes into our life. What we need to do is soulmates, to be truthful to our soul, to our soul, to our friends, to our lovers, to enjoy also the coming together. There's going to be a lot of wonderful, joyful situation that will be coming from finding each other, from this unification. And the outcome is, may the truth be. It's about being truthful. The owls is the keeper of truth. It's a very high frequency. The Lady Athena, she always had an owl in her shoulders, because she could not see half truth, so the owl would complete, and so she could have the whole truth, this goddess of wisdom. And so the owl is very much about she's a very divine, she's an expression of the divine mother, and so may the truth be, there's going to be higher truth that it's going to be unfolding. So it's about allowing and being grateful for the miracles that are on their way to us. Godspeed. Well, I hope this day will bring you'll be able to find the balance and joy within this day, and to continue to not allow anything else to come into your field, and to transmute it, as to recognize, to transmute it, to forgive it, and to release it. So I'm going to sing a song. It's a frequency. It's a frequency that will. It's called Amazing Grace. It goes like this. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieve. How precious did that grace appear, the hour I first believed. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Beautiful song, eh? It's about tuning to a frequency. So we do have to breathe in and out, to realize that everything is given through the breath. The universe breathes, the sun, the galaxy breathes, the sun breathes, the earth breathes, and we are breather. We are mid-breather, actually. On Venus, they are super breather. On Mars, they're sub-breather. And they're on planet with non-breather, but they're very rare. For us, we are involved in this process, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. So it's about becoming more conscious of our breath, very important. More and more, we'll find solace in that. For the card of the day is Strength, the Archangel Ariel. The card of strength is a very... So, strength and grace expressed through kindness, trust in yourself, forgiveness. It's very much the heart that is opening and tuning in and allowing this to become more of who we are. For it is important to be more who we are, and which is the source energy being. I thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste, beloved.